Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Alicia and I'm back with another DIY video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make, get this double-sided graduation fan. Yes, this is a double-sided fan. So we have graphics and images on the front as well as the back. So we have two sides to this fan, a front and a back side, double sided. And it's a super easy, super simple to achieve this. It's not difficult at all, okay? And they are both double sided, very simple, easy to use. And I can't wait to dive in and show you guys how I was able to achieve this. So here we have a yellow and royal blue stripe. And then we also have a black, burgundy, and white stripe. They came out absolutely fantastic. It was so easy to make, and most importantly, it was easy to assemble. So you know what, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Gonna head over to my website at creativecraftingllc.com to get my templates. If you want to make these fans the same way that I did, you're gonna find all of my templates available for you guys on my site. They're instant downloads. I'll leave the link down below for you guys, and of course, we're gonna do some giveaways in this video. Once you get to the site, you'll head over to graduation fan templates. Okay, that's where you'll find all of my current 2025 graduation fan template designs. Okay, so we're going to scroll down and we're going to find the image of our graduation cap and diploma that we're going to be using in this video. I have several colors. I also have a custom listing option. If you see a design that you want but not in the color that you want, definitely can purchase the custom graduation fan design, and then you'll be able to leave notes of the colors, the design, whatever you want on your fan template, and then I'll email them back to you within about 48 hours. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. The dogs got a little too excited, okay? They saw somebody at the window and they just went ham. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to find the designs that we're going to be using in this video. We're going to be doing the burgundy, black, and white stripe, and then we're going to be doing the royal blue, yellow, and black. But like I said, if there's a particular design that you want but don't see it in the colors that you want, definitely go ahead and purchase the custom listing, and I'll go ahead and do the orders, and I'll email them back to you within about, well, I'll email the graphics back to you within about 48 hours. When you check out, they have a personalization box or a notes box on the checkout page where you can go ahead and put the details, basically colors or whatever you want change on that particular fan design. Okay, that's right now the easiest way to put in a request for a custom design, because I'm taking out, of course, I'm doing the orders first. So if you send me a request via email or through comment on a YouTube video, I'll try to honor that request, but it's not a guarantee. The guaranteed way is to purchase this listing right here, custom graduation fan design, and leave your customization preferences in the notes box. Okay, so yeah, so now we're going to go ahead and customize our template using Canva. So I'm going to log into Canva. I'm going to go into create a design, and I'm going to go into upload. Then we're going to upload the image of our template. Okay, I want to do the burgundy, black, and white one in this video. Okay, once you see me do that, you'll know how to do it, so no need for me to do both of them. So I went ahead and scrolled through my images and went ahead and found the template of the burgundy, black, and white stripe fan that we're going to be doing. Okay, here it is right here. I'm going to go ahead and click that and upload that into my Canva. Once we go ahead and click that, it's going to ask us to use in a new design. We're going to go ahead and click that. Just give me a second here. I have so many images, you guys bear with me, because I make new images every single day, or I make new templates, I should say, every single day. So give me a second. I know I passed it. I'm going to go back up and look for it and go ahead and upload that into the Canva. Canva is super simple, super easy to use. If you're a beginner, no worries over here, okay? No judgment, because it's so easy. You'll know how to do it after watching this video or any of my other fan videos where I use Canva. I love using PicMonkey, but Canva is more easier to navigate, so it's best for me to do this for the beginners. Now that we went ahead and uploaded our template, we're going to go ahead and click on use in a new design. Then we're going to type in the word flyer. We want to open this up in flyer landscape 11 by 8.5 inch, okay? Not 8.5 by 11, but we want to do flyer landscape 11 8.5. Okay, if you have any trouble, just go back and rewind and watch where I click my mouse. Okay, now that we open that into a blank sheet of paper, that's landscape 11 by 8.5, we're gonna go ahead and customize. But before we customize, I want to show you guys how I was able to turn this into a double-sided fan. Okay, this step right here is important. You can do this first, after, that doesn't matter, but it's important to do this step. Now that we went ahead and have our template up, I'm gonna probably upload the image of our graduate. But you know what? I'll go ahead and show you guys how to flip this first. So I'm going to click on the template, or click on our template image in the center. Once I click on that, okay, it's going to give you an option to flip. Okay, and that's how we're going to flip it to where we're going to have one image for the front, one image for the back. Okay, I accidentally closed the image. Let me go ahead and go back into it. Okay, I accidentally closed out the Canva by accident. So let me go back into the Canva, into my images or my recent designs, and go ahead and reopen back that image. Okay, so I'm going to go and open that back up, or I'm going to go ahead and open it back up as a copy. Okay, so basically the first image is going to be this right here, but then I just opened it up as a copy. Okay, so that we can create our back image. Okay, so once I open it up as a copy, then I'm going to go ahead and click into the image, and you see when I click into it, how a menu at the top came up. You see how that it says flip. We're going to go ahead and click on flip horizontally, and you see how the cap flipped to the other side with the tassel is now on the opposite side. That's exactly what we want. That's how you flip. We're going to flip this image so that we have a front of the image and we have a back. Then I'm going to come out of that. I'm going to go back into Canva so you guys can see. Now we have two of the images, okay, and the tassels are both on opposite ends. So basically we just flip the image to the opposite direction so that we can have two of them. So the first one was our original, and we made a copy of that, and then we went ahead and flipped the copy of it, if that makes sense. If you're confused, go ahead and rewatch, but I am going to put up another video showing how to do this once again, but it's super, super easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back and open up the original image, the one that we did not flip, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and customize that. So I'm going to go to the side menu. I'm going to go ahead and click on uploads, and I'm going to upload the image of our graduate. I'm going to go ahead and use an AI model, okay, for this graduation fan. So I'm going to go into my pictures. I'm going to find an AI model. You guys can find some free AI models on my website, okay, for all my creators. If you guys making designs or showcasing designs, definitely go ahead and click on the freebie section of my website and get you some free AI models. I'll go ahead and leave that link down below. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose any random model, well, one that I like, of course. Then I'm going to go ahead and upload her into the Canva. I'm going to click on the image, then the top menu is going to pop back up. I'm going to go ahead and click on BG remover, which of course we know is background remover, okay? That's going to remove 100% of our background, and normally always does, okay? Then I'm going to go ahead and size that and place it where I want it to be inside of that template, okay? And after I get her picture exactly where I want it to be, I'm going to go ahead and click at the top where it says edit. Then I'm going to go ahead and add a shadow or a glow around her. Once the side menu pops up, you'll go ahead and scroll down to where it says shadows, and you'll click glow. You can even add an outline and add an angle, but I'm just going to go ahead and add a glow. The glow color is black. It normally always pops up as black. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it as black because it looks good with it being black, but you can change it to whatever color you want to change it to. I'm just going to go ahead and continue to size her and place her exactly where I want her to be in that template. Then we're going to go ahead and work on adding some text, and probably just add like a little image. We'll say that she's into makeup, so we'll go ahead and like find an image in Canva of makeup. You'll go ahead to the side menu and you'll click elements, and Canva has a lot of images that you guys can use to enhance your templates even more. So I went ahead and typed in makeup. Then I went ahead and looked for something that I felt like would, represent her as a person that's into makeup, or a future makeup artist, or whatever you want to call it. You can give your fan templates as much personality, as much images and design as you want. It's up to you. So after adding that, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to give her a name, and I'll just go ahead and add the name more than likely to where that diploma is at the bottom of the cap. I'll probably put her name there. Might add like a school name as well. I mean, you guys can add as much as you want, or as little bit as you want, as many different designs and the different ways that you want to. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it simple. I'm just going to do her picture, do a picture of like makeup, put her name, and probably put like the year, or maybe like a GPA, and that's it. But yeah, you can add images or text to anywhere. You can add the diploma box, you can put it in the tassel, wherever you guys want to put it as far as design wise. I don't think I'm going to customize the other one the royal blue and yellow one on camera. I think when you guys see me do this one, then you'll know exactly how to do it. Very beginner friendly, super easy. So I went ahead and typed in beauty and brains. I went ahead into the side menu. I clicked on text. I clicked on add a text box, and I went ahead and put beauty and brains. And I'm going to go ahead and probably play around with the font, play around with the coloring. You guys can just see what rewind if I'm going too fast and watch where my mouse clicks on. But super simple, super easy. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and download it, save it and print it. And then we're going to go ahead and design the back part. I'll probably end up doing the back of the fan, or the back of a template that we went ahead and made. I probably end up doing it the same exact way as far as design wise. Of course, you can change it around. You can add other pictures. You can add more pictures. It's really up to you, whatever you want to do. These fans print out a pretty good size. They take up a large amount of the sheet of paper, 11 by 8.5 inch. So they're not super small. They're actually a pretty good size. I am going to do a video showing you guys how to make fans using bigger paper, which would be 11 by 17 inch. And I'm printing these on white cardstock. And I got basic white cardstock from Walmart, about $5 a pack. I didn't use any glossy paper in this video, but of course you can use glossy paper as well. I'm not going to laminate the fans in this video because with the laminating, of course, you have to laminate the front and the back. I didn't want to do that, so I just basically want to show you guys how to use this template where you can make a double-sided fan. So I'll put up other videos, of course, with lamination. I already have some with it. I'll link one down below, so if you guys want to click on that one, you can. But I'm just basically make this video to show you guys how you can make a two-sided fans with using one of my templates. And of course, I'll do a giveaway at the ending of this video. I think I'm going to do the giveaway on this color fan, the burgundy and the black and white. But yeah, so I went ahead and gave her a name. Her name is Natalie. I went ahead and made the font color like a pinkish purplish type of color. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more to this, and then we're going to go ahead and download that, send that off to the printer. Then I'm going to come back and do the back of the fan with you guys, and I'll show you guys how everything looks once it's printed. I'm printing this on my HP Envy. It's an inkjet printer, a basic inkjet, very affordable. I believe it was under $100. Okay, you don't have to have a super expensive printer. You don't have to have sublimation. You can even use a copy and print at Office Depot, Staples, Kinko's, wherever has copy and print services. Okay, if you don't have a printer, so you guys can definitely make these without having to do a whole lot. Okay, basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off, and then we're gonna go ahead and download this and show you guys how it looks, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do the back together. So now that I'm finished with the design part of it, this is how it's looking so far. I'm going to go ahead and go to share. I'm going to download this. You can download it as a PNG, JPG. It's up to you, or even a PDF. I just went ahead, I believe I did a PNG. And then I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see how it looks before I send it to the printer. So this is how it looks. I just went ahead and put Beauty and Brains, Natalie for 4.0, and I put some lips right next to her to represent that her love of makeup, if you want to say that. And yeah, but that's how the front of it looks. And then I'm going to go back into Canva. We're going to exit out of here, and then we're going to go ahead and customize the back of the template, which is the one that we copied and we flipped. Okay, we're going to go ahead and customize that. And super simple, super easy, the same way how I did the front. That's how we're going to do the back. Okay, if you want to change it up and do it differently, of course you can. It's really up to you guys. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to walk you guys through it on camera because we did the first one together. I'm just going to go ahead and play some music and you guys can watch where my mouse clicks so you guys can see. But basically it's the same exact way that we did the front, same exact steps that you use to customize the back as well. Then we're going to go ahead and print that one as well on the same cardstock paper. Then we're going to go ahead and assemble it together on camera. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm basically finished with the back. I'm going to go ahead to share and I'm going to download this one as well. And I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. But yeah, the only difference is I put hats off to Natalie. But it's just about the same as the front. You know what I mean? I didn't make it much different. So yeah, this is how it looks once we zoom in. And then we're going to go ahead and send that off to the printer. Like I said, I printed these on white cardstock using my inkjet printer. Okay. This is how the other one looks. I did this one, of course, off camera. But I did the yellow, royal blue, and white stripe. Okay. This is also a AI model. You guys can find them for free on the website. And yeah, so these are how nice they came out. That's the front. The first page is the front. The second page is the back. As you can see with the reverse tassel, the tassel being on opposite ends, you guys can tell it. That's how you know the front from the back. Okay. So yeah, so this is how they printed out. Printed out very, very well. And without this being glossy paper, you wouldn't be able to tell it printed out really, really nicely. Very smooth finish, even though it's just regular white cardstock. You don't always have to print out on glossy paper. You can use regular white cardstock and they'll come out just as nice. And one thing I love about regular white cardstock is there's no smudging. Now when you're using glossy paper, you want to read reviews first, because I found in the beginning when I began to craft and make party favors and use glossy paper, a lot of the glossy papers do smudge. Okay, but I know with Koala, with my printer, it doesn't really smudge much, but with certain printers it would. So definitely want to go ahead and read the reviews before you purchase your glossy paper. So we're going to go ahead and assemble the royal blue, white, and black one. I'm sorry, the royal blue, yellow, white, and black one on camera together. These are very super simple to cut out. If you want to use your cut machine, by all means, go ahead. If you can transfer this into a cut file on your design space, by all means, go ahead. But you know, we cut out by hand over here. It's a big image, so it's super simple, super easy to cut, super quick. Okay, not much cut time. Maybe a minute and a half to cut out each image, if it even takes that long. Okay, so we're going to cut out the front, we're going to cut out the back, and then we're going to go ahead and assemble those. And the assembly process is super simple, super easy as well. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut these out, and then we're going to go ahead and put these together. So the supplies, I should mention the supplies in the beginning like most people do. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that, but cardstock paper, glue gun, of course, wooden fan handles, and I'll link those down below because I get most of my supplies from Amazon, but I'll link the wooden fan handles down below. We're using popsicle sticks as well. You can skip that step, but I suggest that you don't, especially if you're a crafter and you're wanting to make these to sell. Popsicle sticks help makes the fan sturdy and stable. For me, is a must. I wouldn't make a fan without using popsicle sticks along with the wooden fan handle. So I definitely suggest that you go ahead and use those if you have not been using them, because they really, really add sturdiness and stability to your fans. And that's it. Just the cardstock paper, our glue gun, our wooden fan handles, popsicle sticks, and some scotch tape. And that's basically all we're going to need, okay? So I'll finish cut these out, then I'll come back and show you guys how we assemble these two-sided fans together. So this is how they look once they're cut out. We cut out the front and the back. So I went ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my scotch tape, and then we're gonna go ahead and just, you only need to put scotch tape on one of them, okay, on one of your templates. I'm gonna go ahead and ball up my scotch tape so that it's sticky all the way around, and just put a few pieces onto one of our templates, because that's how we're going to line up the front with the back template. Okay, we don't want to put any glue yet. We want to go ahead and use our scotch tape first to go ahead and line it up. Then we're going to go ahead and just glue the top tip of our template. Okay, and so I'm just putting on like maybe 4, maybe 5 pieces the most, just to hold the templates together in position before we start to add our glue. So this is how it looks with the tape pieces on there. Then I'm going to go ahead and get the back side of it, or the front side, whichever side this is, because it's reversible. So front side, back side, whichever. And then we're going to go ahead and line up. Okay, so I'm laying down the one without the scotch tape on the table, and the one with the tape, I'm going to go ahead and put that on top of it, and we're going to line it up. It's best to go ahead and line it up with the tassels first. That's the easiest way to do it, the best way to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and line them up tassel to tassel, and then we're going to go ahead and just try to position it to where there's not too much overlapping from the other fan and you'll be able to see the white overlapping, but just go ahead and line it up best as you can with it being basically identical to each other. Okay, if you mess up, it's okay, just pick it back up and lay it back down flat. Just go ahead and keep on lining it up. Once we have that lined up, then we're going to go ahead and grab our glue gun. Okay, and then we're only going to glue the top part. I'm going to show you guys how it looks once it's lined up. You don't see too much white overlapping from the other one. I'm going to flip that around so you guys can see it all the way around. Okay, looks pretty good. We can cut off the overlapping after we're finished putting it together, but I just want to go ahead and show you guys how it's looking, and it's looking pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and glue. I'm going to start gluing down the tassel, then I'm going to glue the top tip part of the graduation cap, like the top tip of the hat, and then we're going to go ahead and put in our wooden fan handles and our popsicle sticks, and then we're going to go ahead and glue the rest all the way around after that. But this is how super simple, how super easy these are to assemble. Like I said, if you guys don't see, if you want this particular template but don't see it in a color that you want, definitely reach out to me. You can purchase the custom listing on the website where I will go ahead and make the color that you want, and I email them back within about 48 hours. Now, I've been getting a good amount of orders, but not excessive where I can't have the orders delivered to you guys within 48 hours or less. Once graduation season really kicks in full swing, probably would have to increase my delivery time. But yeah, but for the most part, yeah, I've been doing orders every single day, and orders have been going out within 24 hours or less, to be honest with you. So yeah, so I'll link that down below for you guys as well. I try to make as many colors as I can in each of my templates, but I don't know every single school color, so I can only make but so many. So yeah, so definitely go ahead and get the link where you click in the link where you guys can get your custom template colors if you need it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just glue the tip part of this template together, and that's it so far. We're going to go ahead and open up the bottom part so we can go ahead and put in our wooden fan handle and our popsicle sticks, and that's basically it. After we put those in, of course, we'll go ahead and close back we'll go ahead and glue around the rest of the template so that we can finish off our fan. Then I'll show you guys how they look, how the end result came out. And these fans are super simple, super easy, and they're nice, especially because they're two-sided, where you don't have a plain back of the fan. It's two-sided. I do have some other two-sided designs on my website as well. So once you look in the templates, the graduation fan templates, it'll tell you if it's a two-sided or if it comes with a front and a back or not. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I glued in the wooden fan handle. When you put in your fan handle, you don't want to put in no more than about 3 inches of that handle. Okay, then this is how we're going to go ahead and glue in our popsicle sticks. We're going to do it in like a W shape, and we want to make sure that it's attached, that each stick is attached to the wooden fan handle. Okay, that gives it more stability. It doesn't make it wonky when you try to use it when you fan it, basically. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue the first one in the center, and like I said, make sure that it's touching your wooden fan handle. Then we're going to go ahead and gluing the other one on each side, and those need to be touching your fan handle as well. This makes for a really sturdy fan, guys. It surely does. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put those in, and then we're going to glue the rest of the template all the way around, and that's basically it. Of course, you guys can embellish this. You can add rhinestones or whatever you want to add to your fan. It's up to you. Nothing is wrong with that at all. Okay, I'm gonna put up some 3D fans also. I'm doing some 3D graduation cap toppers, and I'll go ahead and do some 3D graduation fans as well. Okay, trying to add as many videos as I can before graduation season really. Right now we're basically in pre-graduation season, so I want to say by the ending of this month it's gonna take really full swing. So I'm gonna try to have at least 15 more videos put up for you guys to help out with your graduation season for my crafters and for people that's making items for their graduates as well. Try to have as many resources available for you guys and designs and whatever you guys might need for this season. Okay, so yes, now I'm just going to go ahead and finish gluing around the template, and then that's basically it. We just put together our fan, and super simple, super easy. Only thing I'm going to do after this is I'm going to go ahead and see if there's any overlap, and then we're going to go ahead and trim that off. But that's it. Super simple, super easy. And now we have a double-sided fan. Okay, front looks good, back looks good. Okay, And yes, if you want to make this more durable, definitely go ahead and use some laminating sheets, okay? But like I said, for the sake of this video, I didn't go ahead and do all of that, and just want to show you guys how to make the two-sided fan. Okay, so I can see some white overlapping. Okay, so we want to go ahead and just trim that off. And by trimming this off, it's not going to affect the design at all. That's the reason why I like to put thick outlines around my templates, because if you need to do some trimming around the edges, you can do that without it cutting into the actual design. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and take a smaller scissor and just go ahead and trim that off. And it's super easy, super simple, and our templates and our fans still look good. Okay, so yeah, so guys, so thank you so much if you made it to the ending of this video, because we're basically at the end. I'll show you guys how they look together. This is how nicely they turned out. Both front and back look wonderful. Okay, so the giveaway is going to be the burgundy, black, and white. And how I do the giveaway is, once the video premieres, then I'll go ahead and put the giveaway live. The link for the giveaway will be live in the description box. So if you're watching the premiere of this video, once the premiere is over, you go ahead and you refresh the video, and the link is going to be in the description box for your giveaway. Okay, the giveaway quantity is usually no more than 50. So go ahead and grab it, okay? Because the giveaways have been going fast, and I do predict that they will be going a lot faster once we get closer towards graduation season. So definitely go ahead and refresh your screen once the video airs, and go ahead and grab your giveaway before they are gone, okay? Now, if you click the link and it says giveaway and it's no more quantity, that means the giveaway ran out. Once the giveaway is over, guys, it is over. So thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. If you have, I'm grateful. I love you guys for supporting every single view. I'm grateful for. So like always, God bless, guys, and happy crafting.